This is Oluwatimileyin Elliott Obatoyinbo, and this is a story about rugby.
Everybody gotta know business. In a crowd, you feel alone business. You're a star.
When my mom comes back, I know she's gonna be fuming. When we were growing up, we used to live like every 3 years. We'd move Nigeria, then Egypt, Switzerland, London, and then the last place was Kenya. So when she retired, they were thinking like where to go, and they just decided to stay there.
Did you live in Kenya for a bit?
Nah, like, cause I was boarding school, so like I'd only on holiday I'd go to Kenya.
Okay.
But yeah, it's nice.
And then you lived in Egypt as well.
Yeah, Egypt. That was probably my best bit of my childhood.
Really?
Yeah. People say like bad stuff about Egypt, but I think it rained once whilst we were there.
Mad.
And like weather nice, like played sport every day. Yeah, it was nice.
Who built the pyramids?
Huh? No. Have you seen all these videos they're putting out? That there's these rods in the ground.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What do you think? Has your perspective changed?
Bro. And if you see the pyramids in real life,
Yeah.
when I took each brick or whatever, it's like this high.
Yeah. Brick?
Yes. Harrison, am I like?
I'm saying
The pyramids, each like stone is like.
Oh no, genuinely.
It's like
Lies.
almost
Lies.
as high as that.
Lies.
Which one is?
Each brick is one of this.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're lying.
Bro, seriously. That's why it's.
So you tell me how people would have carried
how
that.
are people
No.
carrying that thing? Bro,
So what
it's
do you
like
think?
through water and like manpower. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
No one's lifted, man.
You lived in Egypt as well for a bit.
4 years.
4 years. How do you find it?
Unreal, broski. Genuinely.
Said it was the
I
best.
saying it was
It's the
like,
best place. And we're going back. I haven't been back for time, but
yeah,
this summer
we're
we
gonna
should
go this summer.
Yeah, no, fairs.
Like-
So why did you have to come back here just for boarding school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you?
So when I
went-
went to boarding school first at 11,
Went back to
my
Nigeria.
mom got moved to Nigeria, so he was in Nigeria.
Oh, you lived in Nigeria for a bit. How was that?
Sweet again. I can't lie. Nigeria's sick vibes. It's how you'd expect it to be honest.
Have you been?
Last time it was when I was 12.
12.
But I've been like, yeah, it's crazy. You know, I need to go back. I'm just gonna go back this summer.
That's in
this
December.
This December. No, but there's an actual wedding. I promise you, there's a wedding. then I'll go there in December.
The last time they went, I couldn't go because they didn't let me. This was around COVID times as well, and I was in France, so they were like, you can't.
Yeah, with rugby you only get like 3 days off of Christmas.
But can you remember
if
what they
that.
said to me though?
Yeah.
They were like, we don't want you to go and get COVID. And then I stayed in Toulon and got COVID. We lived in Lagos our whole lives, but my dad's from Kogi State, which is.
I was gonna give you some quick fire questions today.
Yeah,
I was gonna give you some quick fire questions.
Nah,
You can't even answer.
he hasn't taken us there, but like we grew up in Lagos.
Yeah, no.
No, I'm trying to figure out who these Yoruba men and they're giving us such a bad rep. Finish. Bro,
Yeah,
how
but
can...
do you live up to the stereotypes, both of you?
Absolutely not, man.
You're good boys.
Yeah.
Good young lad.
Good young lads.
Him though.
Me? What are you talking about?
No, on camera.
Not on cam, you're not on cam.
On cam.
Andy.
Oh my god. This is Eforiro with Eba, and then there's beef and chicken.
One of his best friends.
This is my
Do you
go-to.
like pound yam?
Do I like it?
Yeah.
Of course.
I don't like it. I like Ebo.
Really?
I like Ebo.
Bro, all of
pound
them,
yam.
bro.
Huh?
All of them. I like Eba,
Amala.
Pounded Yam, Amala, all of them. I eat this like every day.
Do you actually?
Yeah.
How do you
Because
have
to
a
be honest,
unlimited
like, if I don't eat this, I'll actually lose weight.
You think?
Because my metabolism's quite quick, so if I don't eat this, I'll just lose.
Looks good.
Yeah, there's serious food.
So we went to Wellington for what, 3 months?
Yeah, sometimes they send you on loan to like Australia or New Zealand. So first year we went at the end.
When you were 18?
Yeah,
Oh, 19?
Yeah.
I didn't know this.
Yeah. We went to New Zealand for 3 months, and because like we'd both been injured in our first year.
Yeah, so we train like in the morning gym, and then we train in the evening with the club team.
Yeah.
But in the morning we train with this guy Rodney Soyalo, but like his coaching was so different.
Even things like here, accuracy is always like the number one thing. So it's like when you're passing, it'd be like, make sure it's accurate first, then you can build in like how fast you pass it, or how fast you move it, or how hard you throw it, whatever. But he would just like move it at pace. He's like, accuracy will come, just move it quickly. Like I want quick reps. And like he'd focus on like things like your grip, like the way you grip the ball. He'd focus on like where you target for a handoff, for example. He'd focus on like how you get up in the air.
What part of the body?
Yeah, so he was talking about like if you target the opposition's arms, then like they can't tackle you. So it's like you look at the time, like Ben Lamb was really good for for Hurricanes, and he was saying watch how he beats defenders. He'll like step, and then as they come across, he'll like push their arms down, and like things like that I'd never really been taught before.
A lot of those like Fijian guys, you see when someone's about to tackle them, they're going like this, then they'll just like put their arm, like shift their arms out the way. And we did like judo. Was it judo? We did some like grappling stuff. Like we never really do it here in England. You're in positions where you need to like manipulate people's body in rugby, like in those small like close bits, but like they just do stuff like a bit differently there. Yeah, I remember my first game. I got the ball like fullback in the backfield. Yeah, I'm under pressure, so I'm like Saracens. I was like, let me just kick it. So to relieve pressure, almost the whole team just started screaming. Like, why are you kicking the ball? Why are you?
Was this back in New Zealand?
In
New
Zealand,
like they didn't want me to kick it.
We train with Wellington Academy, so that's like connected to the Hurricanes because they've got like the Mighty 10 and stuff like that. They've got different leagues.
To be honest, I didn't even want to go. I'll be so honest.
You didn't want to go?
It was the year, the Euros.
No, was it World Cup? It was World Cup.
Was it?
Yeah, it was World Cup when England lost to Croatia. When France
and the weather was nice.
That summer looked sick.
And we were in their winter.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Windy, rainy.
Yeah.
So like we were just seeing everything back here. I was like,
man. It was like when everyone had time off.
Yeah.
And we were.
And you had to go.
We went. Yeah.
And then when you came back into Sarries pre-season.
Much, yeah.
Basically, they give us
came
like
into like the end of pre-season.
Fair enough. But then obviously it must have like improved you so much, right?
It was just good to get like a run of games because like I said, we've been injured in that season.
Yeah.
I'd had a load of concussions because I left school and didn't know how to tackle. I was playing against like grown men.
Used to fly in.
So like you see how like in football, people say like Cobham would be like the best academy. Yeah. Who would you say rugby like best school, best academy, year group?
You'd have to say Bath now the best academy.
No, yeah,
but like growing up, like who would you say is like?
Honestly, I think our academy was very stacked. If you think about our A-League.
A-League definitely.
Like, who was it? You, Sean Bennell, Max Malins, Nick Ezekwe,
Matt Gallagher.
All in the same team?
Yeah.
Who's Sean?
Sean Raffel.
Sean Raffel, okay,
yeah. Me, Rotti, Don Morris, like.
All in the same team?
Yeah.
Same like A-League team, yeah.
You lot are all playing pro, no?
Yes, I was within like 4 years of each other.
They test you like in pre-season.
In what sense? What type of things do they put you through?
I'll just like one example when we were doing like a fitness test, and this guy had been like struggling. He was just pacing himself at the beginning, and then on the last rep he like just flew and beat him, and he was gassing himself. But he was happy with himself, but everyone was like,
that's unacceptable behaviour.
What it was only because he ran off after.
Or so
he
saved
like, himself for the last one to look good.
It was like the end of the session, and it's 150, so it's like 150 meters. So you run the length of the pitch back to halfway and then like walk in.
Yeah.
And so he'd been like pretty much last for the first 4, and then was first on the last one.
Yeah.
And that pisses everybody off.
Yeah.
Because you're like, how have you suddenly won all of a sudden?
Yeah.
And so stuff like that, like you don't necessarily know when you're young and you're like 18.
And you think you can impress.
Yeah, and you think like, oh, if I can show out for the last one, I can look good. But then it's just so wrong. Yeah. All of a sudden you've got like coaches shouting at you, players shouting at you.
And then they judge you immediately. I guess it's with every sport, but like experience actually plays quite a big part in it. Like when I at school, I'll just get the ball run, like it was easy. But there's so much learning you have to really understand the game to like make it to first team level.
Yeah, and like you need to know what like your teammates need. So like for you, for example, if you think like, oh, every time I get the ball in the back foot, like if I can do something, like I'll run. But like if you've been in a long phase of play, your team do not want you running the ball. Like they don't know how to start thinking about breakdowns and support lines and that kind of, like, just put it off.
Yeah.
Like help everyone else out. And like you don't think about things like conserving energy at school. Like that comes into the game.
Just playing.
Just play.
Yeah.
So that's why like when players come through, like when I remember us, like when we were coming through, you don't even think about like your first few years in the academy. You're just looking like, before you come in, you're just looking at like the first team.
Yeah.
Like, oh, who do I need to get past? And like in your head, you're like, oh no, I can do that. And then like when you actually get
when you realise,
into it, it's like, yeah, there's
I've got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, there's really is like levels to it. The art's the art. Like you're a talented artist. However,
Look,
it's the most arrogant, narcissistic, self-indulgent thing that I've ever seen. In fact, the only thing that's more self-indulgent,
Who let
narcissistic
this guy in the house?
is when you had yourself as your wallpaper on your phone. That was his
I don't
reason.
remember that.
It was like, yeah, it's a can't pick my
Well, let me explain this one then.
Explain this one.
Right. No. Basically,
Me and my top.
in my art class,
Yeah.
right, I was like, who can be my model? I could.
Hey!
We cut the
Come on,
cameras.
can you explain it?
No one wanted to be a model, right? Because I
What
was doing
the assignment? What was
like
the assignment?
I was doing like body, like painting bodies basically, right? No one wanted to be a model.
And all boys
No. So when I was like, well, I've got to do it myself then, like. So I was in my bockies, got them to take pictures of me, and
Did you know, like, gone on Google?
nah, you guys are trying to do.
Did you know go on Google?
Huh?
You couldn't have gone on Google.
Nah, you need to be your own photography.
Right. Who took the picture?
Nah, man set up the tripod.
Like in a humble, I feel like I can do pretty much anything, like from oil paint to like drawing, etching. But I'm trying to find like my own lane. Do you know what I mean? That's why I'm doing the like charcoal stuff, and then trying to like add a bit of color. And the color is like growing up, like even all this art here. Like I've always grown up with like art in the house and color, like colorful art, like African inspired art. So I try and like put that in some of my artwork as well.
So what are these ones? These are.
This is like a handmade paper, and it's quite textured. So what I do is, I just use charcoal really, but I rip pieces of paper. So whenever like I make a mistake or I want a certain area of the body to be a bit more textured, I'll like rip a bit of paper and then stick it on. So like if you look closely, like, there's just like loads of layers of paper. Like there you can see there are like little cracks.
So like if you made a mistake, you can just.
Yeah, if I make a mistake, I'll literally just rip a piece of paper.
But you're colouring on the paper.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. So they're all like that. This one you can see it clearly. I don't know. I mainly do it like on a day off or in between training.
Yeah.
After an intense day, I'm shattered. So I just. But I'd probably say 2 weeks.
2 weeks to do.
Yeah, to do something like this. I'm not constantly doing it, but in between training, I'll do it. I haven't named it yet. But yeah, I would like to do like a small like exhibition for like, because I've probably got like 12 pieces of like that similar to this style. But yeah, I haven't thought about naming it yet.
But what's the style called of
But this is just charcoal drawings.
Okay, charcoal.
Yeah. Then I guess like, because it's oil paint as well, so it's like a mixed. It's a mixture of both, but. Yeah.
And you have to tell me the story about this. Tell the camera the story.
Oh yeah. So, like I said, I always try and get inspiration from like my upbringing in Nigeria. Spoke about the colors, but I'd seen a video. I think my dad had sent me a video of these guys that basically they box in like these villages. I don't know. I think somewhere in the north of Nigeria, and like the whole village comes to watch. And if you see here, these little marks here are meant to be this is meant to be the sky, and then this is meant to be the sand that they box on, and then this is like the crowd in behind.
Let's see.
Yeah. So, yeah, they tie their, instead of using boxing gloves, they just get like loads of like shoelaces and wrap their fists in laces. So it's like, yes, it's not for the weak.
Is this recent, or obviously it must have been?
I think it must be a traditional thing.
Yeah.
Like, but I've only noticed it recently, and it's called Dambe boxing. So I named this specific one the Dambe boxer.
The Dambe boxer. This one.
Yeah. But I need to sell these ones.
How much?
I don't know. I do know, but
How much? Just say your price, bro.
depends on the buyer. For you, friends prices.
Yeah, friends prices. How much do you say?
Imagine boxing with like a.
Oh, box for free, bro.
Yeah, I like that one.
You say you a box for free.
Box for free. Catch any feds.
Would you do the?
Like Aaron the plumber.
Would you do the?
Aaron the plumber.
Would you do the misfits?
Nah.
It's not on buttoning your top.
Yeah, just off.
You're just gonna put the camera here one now. Is it looking sweet?
That spot on your face.
Like I don't socialize. Obviously, I socialize with my teammates, but apart from that, like I just try and come down to London when I've got like maybe 2 or 3 days off, and I'll make sure I see my friends. But it's nice having the balance of Newcastle, I focus work, and then here it's like chill, see friends, socialize a bit more.
Yeah. What would you say, like London distraction or places to go?
Yeah, I can't. No, but the thing is though, when I lived here when I was at Saracens, I wouldn't leave the house.
Yeah,
like I
you're
was
locked in.
locked
Yeah.
in. So, but now it almost seems as a distraction because like it's such a contrast to Newcastle.
Yeah.
But it's a very nice city. I can't lie.
Yeah.
Even though it's so far from here, like if I had to choose a place to live, like I'd rather be there than like I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, it's actually very nice. Like, and the people there love their sport.
Yeah.
So even though we haven't been playing well the last couple of years, like the fans always like they stay till the last minute. Yeah, they love. Obviously, they've got a good football team, but any sport they love it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Fair
man,
enough.
it's nice. It's nice living in Newcastle.
How do you feel about how like just the culture currently
In Nigeria.
in rugby, and how it's like perceived amongst like your friends and like people of like our culture now?
To be honest, my English side definitely comes out a lot more when I'm with my rugby guys. But my teammates, they're interested. There's a Nigerian restaurant in Newcastle.
Is it?
Yeah, and they're all down to go. Like they're all down to see the culture because, I mean, there's not too many like Nigerian guys up there. But wherever
Who
I
is
go,
Nigerian in Newcastle?
Just me.
Really?
Actually, there's one guy in the academy.
That's crazy.
But yeah, it's just me. Man.
Mad.
Yeah. So man, I need to teach them, but
Yeah. So I mean, how have you always like navigated in terms of like British culture? You know, rugby lads.
yeah.
How have you always dealt with that?
I feel like I've had to tame myself a bit, but then at the same time not too much, so they know.
Yeah.
Like I was telling you earlier, like I don't dress. I'm not too loud, but also I don't dress like a typical, I don't know, rugby player. Like even arts, like not many people do that. So, but I think people get used to it.
Yeah.
And like they're interested. A lot of the guys at Newcastle, they're always like, what are you drawing now?
Yeah.
What, you know.
No, that's good, man.
But yeah, Harrison was saying about the what have you come dressed as today? Like you do get that.
Yeah.
But after a while, when like people just get used to how you are. So.
It's like with anything, though. Do you mean like you have to kind of like code switch?
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, you do. It's true, but
you just eventually everyone's like no one's like rude or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? You just eventually just kind of.
There's nothing wrong being not even different, but like eventually they just get used to you.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's fine.
Difference your superpower, man.
Yeah, exactly. Bro.
Talk to me about like the injuries you've had this year. And,
So the beginning of last year, so I'd had a bad shoulder injury. Got better, obviously keep tackling, kind of made it worse, and then eventually I had a really like tough landing, so I eventually had to get surgery, and it got to the point where like in games, each tackle I made I'd have to like
Really?
go down, hold my shoulder, physio would come on. So
What was the injury exactly?
it was like I torn my labrum, so it's a latter J surgery, so they get like a bit of bone from somewhere. So yeah, but now it's all good. But I've also did my PCL 3 games in, so I'll give you the timeline. So I had the surgery in maybe March or April, 3.5 months maybe into pre-season on my shoulder. Then I've just got back in time for the first Prem game of the season, and I wasn't really ready, like, to be honest. But I played 3 games, and then I've done my PCL in the 3rd game. So yeah, normally I haven't been like an injury-prone guy, but just for some reason in 2024,
It wasn't the...
yeah, but it happens. But yeah, it's just frustrating because like even Andy, we were speaking, he doesn't feel like right now he's still coming back from the injury. Like a lot of people see you back on the pitch, they think, oh, you're fine, but like even when you come back from an injury, it takes like a few games to like get used to it,
Get back up to speed.
Yeah, get back up to speed, like fitness, or even like mentally.
It's weird though, like the match fitness is never the same as like the fitness before.
Yeah, no.
You turn up to a game.
Yeah. Bro, it's never the same, bro. But like, yeah, even mentally, like once you go into like a rhythm of games, like we were speaking earlier about like being in that flow state where you're not really thinking too much, but like if you've been injured, you've not been used to the game time, and it's just tough to come back. So yeah, I've had to deal with that this last year. But yeah, like right now I feel good now.
Yeah. Mentality wise, like what do you kind of think is needed to deal with that? And obviously we were speaking off camera about different players.
Yeah.
Where...
I don't know. I think you just need to be consistent. I'm the type of guy, like, I think a lot. So I found, like, when I was thinking too much, like, in the week, coming back from my injuries into the first games, like, I would think too much, then I'd think too much on the pitch. So I don't know, like, I've just tried to not relax and be a bit more laid back, but just not take things too seriously and like not get too down on myself when I make mistakes and stuff like that, because it just doesn't help. So yeah, that's the main thing, like, because you want to be in a position when you're playing, you don't want to be thinking too much. I back my instincts to be good, you know.
Yeah.
So
yeah, no, fair enough. And then obviously, like, when the injury setbacks come when you don't expect it, how do you deal with that in terms of like, obviously, it's like it just happened out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Things were going well, and then you have to kind of come back. Because I mean, you obviously gave the Rashford example in terms of like, how much does confidence play a part in like being
I think
good?
Confidence and mentality is like way bigger than like physical traits and all that. But yeah, coming back from injury, like I was saying to you, you should never write someone off, especially when, like we were speaking about Rashford, he's like, you've seen the level he can get to. So don't like, just because he's been injured or he's low in confidence, just don't write him off.
Yeah.
So I never write anyone off.
Yeah.
Like,
and obviously you kind of like see that as another athlete. You see like what it takes.
Yeah. People that don't know or like don't play at a high level might not necessarily, but for me, like when he went to Villa, I was sure he was gonna pop off again. But yeah, confidence is a big thing, and it helps with like that flow state I was talking about. Confidence is key because you just back yourself to make better decisions, and when you're not confident, you're just like tight within yourself, which is, you don't want to be doing that.
Talk about paddle. Who's the best out of the 4 that played? You're off camera, so no one can even challenge you or anything.
I mean, you watched it as well, but I'd say I was the most consistent, you know. I don't really make too many mistakes. Then Odie was good. He played well today. Dylan was good. He's normally, like, he's not very agile, but like He's got good like technique. And then the other guy in the blue top, Classy. Yeah, wasn't really his day, was it?
So that's the 4 you're ranking.
Yeah, okay, in that order, I think it was me, Odie, Dylan, and Classy.
And what do you think they're gonna say about that?
Obviously, they're gonna disagree. Like Dylan will say he was the best. Odie, he actually won't even care too much because we were playing for money as well. So
today?
Yeah.
Wait, what was the?
They normally play for like 50s.
Okay.
So it was Odie against Dylan.
Honestly, I haven't seen everyone play, but just based off like natural athleticism, hand-eye coordination, and other sporting abilities, I'll go you one.
What did I tell you, bro?
Then I'll go. Is it Dylan too? I think it has to be.
Just you.
Dylan, Odie, then MK.
I said because Odie's got better, but like Dylan, they're both.
Yeah.
But
He's a
we
bit more seasoned.
put MK last.
MK's a dog. Yeah. If you see this, MK, you're a dog.